Alright, captains, as Bastille Day was fast approaching, and by the time you've watched this video, it's probably already come to pass, I thought it was high time for me to take the French cruisers out for a spin. But then I thought, Fetch, why don't you go back and you pick up the Japanese cruiser line and run them at the same time? So that's what I did. I went ahead and I repurchased my Tenryu and took her out for a spin. Now I intended this video to be a midweek one, but I gotta be honest, captains, I have been sick as a dog this past week plus, and as a result, my whole production schedule just got totally mucked up. But I am feeling much better, and am sailing and smiling once again, and hopefully upon watching this replay, you'll be smiling too. Alright, enough of that stuff. Let's get stuck into the replay. And this replay sees us bottom tier in the tier 4 matchup on the map Strait. Now this captain I had laying around, and I just chucked on this Tenryu intending him to go down the Japanese cruiser line, which means that right now all my skills are retarded by 50% each. Now I do have preventative maintenance on this captain, and I am kind of thinking about swapping up to expert loader as I do run on my Takao, but we'll see. Expert marksman to help my turrets turn just a wee bit faster, demo for some more fires, and concealment expert to be a ninja, the true and proper ninja. And my modules, you see, I don't actually have any upgrades, that is, because I wasn't expecting to keep this ship and was looking to move past her PDQ. And of course, premium consumable, and my flag, of course, is for education purposes and XP. Alright, well, we have the northeasterly spawn, and with my detection rating slightly nerfed due to the retraining on the commander, it is around 7.5 kilometers. I believe it gets down to maybe 7.2, maybe a little bit less, but I have torpedoes that have a 7-kilometer range. Yowza, almost Invisitorp time. You can maybe do it with a little bit of a kiting away Invisitorp maneuver, but anyway. Now when I first got into this game, tally ho, Miyogi, gotta watch out, Miyogi. Now when I first got in this game, I picked up the Tenryu and I played about 5 games in her and was just like, what are these torpedo things? I do not understand. And so I stopped playing her and I went with the US cruiser line because I felt, let's just keep it simple, stupid, and stick to the guns. I don't want to get mucked up with these torpedoes right away because I hadn't even played destroyers yet. I was strictly playing cruisers and going for the battleships. Big guns. So I re-got this little Tenryu, and this is my one and only replay in her. Ooh, let's see how we do. Okay. The other enemy Tenryu, 8 kilometers in closing, the Dane and the Miyogi. All right. I am lining up my torpedoes just to gauge where they're heading, but the Tenryu is now showing me his chin, so let's fire onto him. Now I could load up the AP to get some decent damage, but no, that was decent damage. I'll take that 1500, but I was fully expecting him to start shimmy shaking, and there he is. He's juking and a jiving. I launched some torpedoes, hopefully, that he'll meet there on the western side of the island, and I launched on the eastern side, of course, just in case, cover my bases. In the meantime, I'll fire on this Miyogi and get some fires going, because I know this is a fire spamming line. I know from my Takao experience, and I cannot wait to burn some ships to the, there goes the Tenryu, and there is the Isokaze. Isokaze is a nasty little ship, not as nasty as the Wakataki perhaps, but the Iso can be vicious, and I hit him for 1 incapacitation for no damage. Boo! What is that? Come on. The Ardane is getting some serious loving from the enemy fleet. Let's see if I can try to release some of the pressure on him. My pew-pews, look at those, pew-pew. Whoa, then they connect, well at least one does. Knock out a secondary to boot. Nice. Come on, haven't got enough fire yet, what's going on? Come on, 13 shell strikes and no fire, 14 shell strikes, no fire, come on, boo. Alright, we got a little smoking action. The our Dane is just hanging on by a thread. So it's time to kind of kite away because I only have one big ugly in tow and one beat to shit Dane. And we had at least 4 ships in front of us, including little scumbag DD, so no bueno. RDD, he decided to go down the middle towards the B cap, and that's usually a death sentence for destroyers that do that, but anyway, all I can do is focus on the guys in front of me, and we got the Dane showing up again. Where's he going? Is he turning out? Yeah, he's turning out. So keep with the HE. He is probably gonna. Yeah, he took down ours. Oh lordy, no bueno. And oh, there's a Kawachi. How'd that Kawachi get 9 kilometers away from me? Oh my goodness gracious. Thankfully, that Kawachi has some terrible dispersion, so I'm not too worried about him. Oh, 2,300 points of damage. Still no fires though. But I gotta be careful. RNG, this is a thing. Oh, there's Isokaze's back up again. All right, Isokaze. Looks like they're getting a little loving going on, a little scratching of the paint action. So I'm gonna fire on the Isokaze, expecting to get some loving, and boom, nice loving. Oh, 700, 800 points of damage. Boo. Dane is trying to tickle me again with his AP rise. And oh, there we go. Finally make a connection, a decent connection on the Isokaze. I'll take that. Kawachi's turning around because I got 2 big brothers behind me. Oh, there's a Frion. Oh, my first fire of the game on the Kawachi, and he does put it out, which means that he's going to be susceptible to fires in about 15 seconds, and since he is slower than Molasses, I should be able to hit him again, and boom, there we go, a Citadel with high explosive rounds on the Dane, British Cruisers, paper armor. Lovely. HE Citadel, gotta love those events. Alright, Mr. Frion, it's time to burn you if I can hit you. Come on, that was boo. Only got the 4 turrets going on this thing, and oh, there we go, touchdown with the fire on his butt, and he does put it out, which means in about 5 seconds he is susceptible to fires. Oh, this could be good because he is within my burning love zone. I gotta watch out. There's a Wyoming though, the little shotgun that is a Wyoming. Oh, could put some fires on him though. He is sailing in the right direction for me at least. So let's see if I can get back on this Frion and try to get some fires on his little behind one more time. Come on, fire full effect. HE. Oh, smoke ahead. We got DDs afoot in the channel. Oh, and there we go. We got a fire, which is going to burn on that Frion for at least 35, maybe 40 seconds. I don't know, something around then. Let's see if I can maybe get one more fire as he tries to round that island and hide from the nasty Tenryu. That vicious little beast that is. Oh, I'll take that. 1,600 points of damage, almost 1,700. Okay, there is a DD rolling in through the gap there on the 7 line, the EF line, and the Svet, the nasty little Svet that's coming in to boot the tier 4 Soviet cruiser. Looks like she's gonna roll in, covering, I think that was an Iziaslav, maybe the tier 4. Was that Isa? I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, I'm just gonna sneak around this island. I do have good detection, not as good as the destroyer, mind you, but this Tenryu, in all intents and purposes, is a destroyer. She's a nasty little bird, can be at least. So let's see if I can sneak attack this little Iziaslav who probably has bad intentions for our poor little Hosho. I know I did when I played those little low tier destroyers. It's always fun going against those carriers. Oh, Talio, tag, and it is the Iziaslav. Alright, fire my guns. I gotta be careful because he is loaded to the teeth with torpedoes and some decent guns to boot. He could Citadel me, definitely. Now the Svetlana is coming behind him. Oh, I knock out his engines, so I'm gonna line up my torpedoes to hopefully tag the Svet, because the Svet is actually very dangerous for me and my little Tenryu. Oh, 1,500 points of damage, because I am just a long Citadel, a destroyer with a Citadel, basically, is what the Tenryu is. Big. Oh, that was nice hits. 2,300 points of damage on the Iziaslav. Knock out a whole bunch of modules. Yet here comes some of his torpedoes. Looks like I'm probably going to take one in. Yeah, I'm going to take one that took us, but the Svetlana is going to take a whole face full for the devastating strike and the 3 torpedo strikes. Oh, excelente. Now I got my one butt gun that is firing on this damn Iziaslav because my second one cannot fire. Oh, there we go. It's finally getting in the action, firing away. Well, actually, that's my second gun on my forward end. Come on, pew. Let's take this guy down. Oh, he's lighting his smoke. Oh, he disappears into the ether. But my last shot before his vanishing act could take effect takes him down. Oh, excelente. Took down the Svetlana with the devastating strike on the torpedoes and the little scumbag DD who was having negative intentions for our little host show. I saved your butt, CV. You're welcome. All right. Now we got the Kaiser. The Kaiser is rolling in, 11 clicks and closing. There's a whole bunch of mess that's still going on north of the A-cap that we didn't actually cap yet, and our 2 battleships are still alive against their 2 battleships and probably that Dane still. But I got this Kaiser, and I'm thinking about maybe trying to do a little ninja maneuver around this island with my torpedo. 7-kilometer torpedo range. They can put on a nice little wallop on somebody if they're sailing unsuspectingly, which this Kaiser, I don't know, he's kind of moving. He knows somebody's in the B cap. He can't see our Iziaslav General Riker, so he is maybe crazy Ivaning, which is something you got to start practicing sooner rather than later for my low-tier BB captains. Alright, the Kaiser looks like he is going to stay on the east side of that island there. He's changing up speed and direction a little bit though, so this is going to be kind of tough. So I'll probably just shoot one around this solution here. I like to get him closer to increase the likelihood of me landing these torpedoes, but you know, that looks probably about a good spread, and I'll lead one ahead just in case, and maybe he turns out because he's turning in a little bit there, but I expect maybe he'll probably take a hard right. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Fire and forget missiles. In any case, I am detected because there is a little scumbag DD now, and that means that the Kawachi and the Dane and that Miyogi are all looking at me in the wrong way. And Sky Cancer inbound. Sky Cancer coming in. Dane shooting at me again. My torpedoes are... Oh, yeah, he is going hard right. I don't know if those torpedoes might be able to catch him on the tuchus. I don't know. We'll see. Dane is still shooting at me with a little AP. Come on, Dane. What you got? I know that was the... Yeah, Isokaze. Oh, I do hit one. I hit one right on the butt. Like I said, knocked out his rudder. He probably fixed that. No flood, though, so boo on that one. Oh, that could have been devastating strike number 2. Speaking of devastating strike, that Sky Caser comes in, tries to torpedo me and the battleship at the same time. Ooh, you sneaky. Oh, damn. There we go. Hosho took down Zekaiser, and there's tries to take down RBB. I know he had a couple of torpedoes. You can just hear him. And there comes Sky Caser round 2 coming in. Oh, our fear for our Wyoming. The Wyoming has decent AA, but all that enemy CV needs to do is just land 1, maybe 2 torpedoes, but probably just 1, and he is going to be reefed. Now there is, the Kawachi was hiding in that smoke. Well, I mean, the Kawachi's not a speed merchant there, so Kawachi was moving through the smoke. Isokaze. Oh, I do want to put down that Iso. The Iso is dangerous. By his very onesie, that Iso could take us all down. With, we still got the Sky Cancer, but the Isokaze is a nasty mabba jabba. So, okay, Kawachi, fires, please. Dane, I'll get to you later. Kawachi, I know I can burn, because you are slower than dirt. Yeah, and our Wyoming succumbs to the enemy host show. That's what I figured. Cristobal did. I called it. And there we go. We got a fire. Nice alpha damage to boot with the HE on that Kawachi. Got the fire. It's just nice. Some supplemental income. Racking up the damage. Isokaze he is spotted by eye in the sky. Let's see if I can tag him. 11 kilometers away on a moving Isokaze. Low profile. That guy is going to be very tough to hit, especially with the Tenryu guns. Not the most accurate of guns as you've seen thus far. I mean, that Dane one, I should have just craned him earlier, but I do land I land a shot on the Isokaze for a base reset. Nice. Defender ribbon. Okay, Isokaze round 2. Oh, splash. That probably gave a little speed boost with that little wake. Come on. Take him down, and then, there we go. Oh, nice shots. Almost 1,500 points of damage and a fire. 2 base resets. Sweet, and he disappears into the ether, however. So that just leaves Kawachi and Miyogi up front, and that Dane is still hanging around. And, of course, enemy Hosho is still there. I've taken some hits along the way. I'm in the red, and the Hosho is coming in. He looks like he probably has intentions for myself. Oh, gotta be careful. There's the Isokaze again. He's running away. His torpedoes, I forget what the Isokaze torpedo ranges are. I want to say it's like 7 kilometers as well. Maybe 6. I don't know, but and there we go. There's a nice little touch on the butt for 800 points of damage. Kawachi firing his butt guns with this little RNG. Look at that dispersion. But oh my goodness, he does hit me for 2,600 points of damage. That's a hack. That's a hack right there, captains. No way is that guy hitting me from 10 kilometers. Okay, now I have the full attention of both battleships. The carrier probably, and the enemy's destroyer, plus that damn Dane that's hanging around here somewhere. Oh, that Dane looks like he's going in the B cap. Okay, so at least 2 battleships are looking at me. That damn Miyogi firing his front gun. Oh, RNGesus. No. There we go. Oh, base reset, and I take out a secondary gun. Excellent, excellent. Come on, fires, we want fires. Or my Captain Demolition Expert, that's retarded by about 50% now, so it's got, what, a plus 1.5% chance to fire on top of my Alpha already. I forget what it's like 17, I think, percent chance to start fire, or 13, or something like that. I don't know. It gets obscene the higher you go up in the Japanese cruiser line, that's all I know, until you get to that damn Zao, or... Oh, and the our Miyogi takes down their Isokaze. Oh my goodness, that was a good shot. Let's hope theirs isn't so lucky against me. And oh, okay, I do drop off the detection. So now with that little dirty Isokaze I did, that means that I could swing around onto this Miyogi and maybe set up a little bit of a ninja attack, perhaps. 7.5 kilometers detection range, 7-kilometer torpedoes. Oh, and oh, that Miyogi's burning. Somebody got my fire. Boo. I think our Miyogi was launching some HE at him. But this Miyogi look like he is running away, definitely on the north side of that island, most likely, unless he pulls himself into the island, which it's all possibility in these low tiers. You never know what you're going to get when you play low tiers, Captain. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's probably the most enjoyable tiers in the game. I just love these low tier experience. I don't play it that often, but when you do it, it's usually a fun game. You just can't help but smile when you're playing it. And damn, that guy is burning something fierce. That's probably burning in 2 spots right there. Nasty, nasty, nasty. You can see him just bleeding away. I'm holding my fire because I am closing the distance, and I was hoping to still use my torpedoes on him, but you know, you're just playing with fire when you're touching these Miyogis in the wrong way, because, oh Jesus, can't smile upon them, especially seeing how I only got 1,400 or so, 1,600 health points left. All I need is one shot from that Miyogi to send me to the bottom. Alright, now he did put out the fires, at least the fires were put out, so that means that I could probably set him on fire here again. Mosh gosh, and I'm going to wait. I'm just going to hold off so that when he starts to go behind that island, I can get a couple of shots, or at least one shot on him before he disappears, and he won't be able to shoot on me. Yeah, here we go. Fire full effect. His guns aren't looking at me anyway, so... Bink, bink, bink. Oh, 2 binkages. Boo. Alright, I can still shoot over the island. I don't have the rainbow guns like the US cruisers do, but I can still lob over that little back and splish a splash. Wow. Boo. That's bad. That's not good. You can tell that I wasn't feeling too well. Oh, crap balls. Alright, well, Miyogi, I now disappeared again. I really want to start laying into him, but our Miyogi, it looks like he's going to eat some Dane torpedoes, and that Dane done did him in. Damn, ouch. Well, we're still well and truly ahead in this game. We are losing this cap zone, so we're going to be down 2 caps to 1, but we still have 1 destroyer versus their hurt Miyogi and their Dane. And we have Sky Cancer still, so the host show could still definitely take down that Miyogi that's left, but the Dane could be a tricky bird, especially these low tiers. You can't do the manual drops for the carriers anymore. That's only up at tier 6 now. Yeah, that's right. I do know a few things about carriers. Not a lot, besides I hate them. But anyway, all right. Miyogi is probably going to eat some Sky Torpedoes. Good. So good night, Miyogi, and all we have left is the Dane. Now, I think the Dane is probably going to be heading into... Oh, there he is. Tally-ho, Dane. 10.7, 11 kilometers away. Yep, there goes the Miyogi. Hosho just popped himself to Miyogi for his 2nd kill. Good job. And there's the Dane. Now, what's this Dane doing? I'm thinking, he's probably going to be moving into this A cap. He knows he's detected. He doesn't know by whom, though, myself or our DD. So, what's he going to do? I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's going to stay shallow on the southern end of this A cap. So I'm going to launch my torpedoes into that little quadrant there, and then maybe look to engage him with my guns to keep him within that kill zone of my torpedoes. He's staying true where I want him to go, but I don't want him to go hard north, and he's turning hard north, so yep, gotta fire my guns to try to get him turned back. And in fact, there's a Confederate. I'm gonna try to head back south again to maybe get him to turn back into the kill zone. Okay, good, he's turning in. My torpedoes look like they Could still be on target. Come on, keep turning. No. Don't. Oh, here we go. Money. Big money. Cha-ching. I love it when a plan comes together. And there we go, captains. We sail into victory with just over 88,000 points of damage off of 5 torpedo strikes, 1 citadel with my HE shells, only 5 fires though for 3 kills, earning the devastating strike and the Confederate. And look at that XP bonuses all right there, and my flags and my camo for 11,000 experience points for my one and only game for my round 2 adventure, at least this second time around, in my Tenryu. And that sees us finish tops of the charts with 2,124 base experience in the tier 4 match. Yowza, captains, that was with no base captures as well. That was just straight kicking butt and taking name for the Tenryu. And you can see that in the detail report, pretty cut and dry, at least I think, for the Japanese boats. You can get some AP going, especially in the later rounds, probably around the Furry tier 5s and up, so you can definitely get some brutal AP experiences going, but the bread and butter is the high explosive shells, so 230 to 103 for just under 45,000 points of damage. But look at those torpedoes, 5 landed for just around 34.5. For fires, only 5 for about 9k, and 2 floods for 0 damage, because that was with the devastating strike, although one of those torpedoes did land on the buttocks, I think, of that Kawachi. And after taxes, with the premium account and the tier 3 ship, 250,000 credits. Wow, that's not a bad payday. If with just a standard account, it'd be 175k. Cha-ching, nice money day for the tier 3 ship. Right on, captains. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this free play that I have for you. And maybe, there's probably a few things maybe you could have learned along the way, the how-tos and how-not-tos as always. But in any case, I thank you all for watching. So until next time, captains, I will see you all in-game. Have fun. Fair seas.